What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we're doing the Aksis Challenge Mode, and with the Aksis and Wrath of the Machine challenge coming up, that means it's Dark Drinker's week to shine, except for the fact that now it's being overshadowed by a legendary rocket launcher, a freaking legendary rocket launcher with cluster bombs. What in the world is this game coming to? We teased and talked about it just a little bit yesterday. The rocket launchers, the new strategies that people are utilizing, because apparently these cluster bomb rocket launchers are dealing out big damage to Aksis, but it's not on their own. The reason why they're doing that is because you're coupling that damage with a black spindle and a whole lot of headshots. But what I want to do in this video is show you that even if you're using the Dark Drinker, the good old Dark Drinker who made this battle an absolute cakewalk, you're still getting an easy and absolutely simple two-phase kill, which is pretty much what you're going to be getting with those rocket launchers. I look at this battle from the typical LFG or typical group standpoint with people from skill ranges all over the place, and my personal opinion is that whether you're using a Dark Drinker or the rocket launcher, you're going to be getting a two-phase kill. The people who are really good at this game and speedrun the game, they get one-phase kills, but they got one-phase kills with the Dark Drinker, so that's nothing new. So what I would like to say is that if you really want to try this rocket launcher strategy, by all means go ahead. But don't kill yourself to do it, because it's not like the Dark Drinker is chump change. And honestly, there are so many things that deal out big damage to Aksis. Don't forget about it. These cannons like the cannon I have right now, your Golden Gun Super with Celestial Nighthawk and Deadeye, your Sunsinger with fusion grenades that are double burning, all these things can deal out massive damage to Aksis, where damage is one of those things that's really not a concern at all in this battle. It's not a concern at all. Your biggest priority is basically doing the challenge, which means communication, getting into position, and then activating the plate that's right to the right of me. You'll see that in just a moment. But basically, for the rest of the challenge, damage is easy. Damage is easy to come by. And I've been looking at Reddit, I've been looking at the forums, I've been looking at YouTube comments, and players are starting to get just a little bit frustrated with the rocket launcher strategy, because some people are saying, well, this deals out the most damage, this is what we absolutely have to do, and then what's happening is they're not hitting their empowerment plates, they're not stunning Aksis, they're not killing their captains, all things that are going to wipe the raid, where damage has never ever been a problem with the Dark Drinker. So what I would just like to say is, it's a little bit of a PSA. It's kind of like, hey, if you don't have a Dark Drinker, by all means go ahead and grab one of those rocket launchers, use it, be good, and have a lot of fun with it. But if you do have a Dark Drinker and you're used to it, you don't need to give it up. You're not dealing any less major damage, where if you had rocket launchers you would easily be one-phasing the battle. In fact, right here, we don't even have a Weapons of Light bubble, so keep that in mind. We don't have a Weapons of Light bubble. We didn't have it this entire run because our Titan was accidentally on a Striker Titan just at the beginning. He is going to switch over to a Defender Titan for the second part, but we had no weapons bubble going on through all of those first 3 cycles. And take a look at his health. Well below 50%. In fact, if we had our weapons bubble, that would be just nearly getting him up to the platform, and if we did a few things better, we probably, possibly, maybe could have one-cycled him right there. Maybe. I don't know. This is basically the first time that we've been doing the raid for about 5 months, like I said, but that was pretty good. That's pretty good for just jumping into it and going after it. Like I said, Dark Drinker already made this battle a cakewalk as far as damage goes. Honestly, if you want to get the most damage possible out of this battle, obviously use the Wolf Cannons. Those are going to deal out huge damage. And also, use your supers every single time you've got a super bar. Whether you're on a Sunsinger, if you've got your Titan, pop a weapons bubble everywhere. Why not? You're going to get one every single time. If you don't get a super, you didn't complete the challenge. If you're on a Tether, shoot your Tether. If you're on a Golden Gun Hunter, shoot your Celestial Nighthawk shot. All of those things are going to add up big time and help you to really pour out the damage on Aksis. I wouldn't be surprised if, after people go through this a little bit more, that possibly one-shotting him is going to be a thing. But more often than not, I believe we'll all be two-shotting him, and that's perfectly fine. It's really not that bad, that difficult, once you get the swing of things. I actually had a lot of fun with this battle, and for those of you that might be coming to this video and you haven't done the Aksis Challenge, pretty much what you need to do is, you need to hit those empowerment plates which are right in front of the pillars that I was standing on, and we'll end up going to those plates in just a little bit. It's where the servitors end up needing to go to, and boy, we need Ko to come over here and shoot this servitor down. That empowerment plate was what I was looking at right now, where the servitor is just about to hit. You need to get those every single time Aksis goes to teleport, and then you need to stun Aksis every single time. That's all the challenges. So for the challenge, it's all about teamwork and communication. Getting Aksis down quicker just means you have less chance of potentially wiping. So we're right here, we need one more orb thrown at Aksis, and I'm just in position right on this caution tape, and we're going to take a look. Where's Aksis teleporting? He's going over to the right. I immediately turn, there's my empowerment plate. I call out that I've got the empowerment plate before I even hold square and do the entire animation, because by the time I call it out, that means it's got to register for my teammate, who then has to go ahead and hold square and stun Aksis on the back. If I would wait until after I've already struck the empowerment plate, then it would probably be too late. So don't be afraid to say that you got the empowerment plate just a second before you actually do, just so that everything gets synced up correctly. So right here you actually see I backed off because I was actually getting a little bit of explosion damage from my own fusion grenade on me, but if I happened to stay in, we probably would have got him up to the platform there on the second teleport. Like I said, we dealt out so much damage in that first round, and then in that first tiny window of damage, we ended up basically getting him down. One more swing and he's going to teleport back to the middle. This is all with the Dark Drinker, no rocket launchers here, and not a perfect run, and it was just that easy to deal out the big damage to Aksis. Like I said, dealing damage to Aksis is not a problem at all. It's fun to see what might do the best, it's fun to min-max and everything, but don't kill yourself at the expense of ease of battle. Because I'm obviously a big fan of using the sword, I feel it takes down the captains really easy. But if you happen to like the rocket launchers, maybe make sure to use your supers on the captains, because you're going to get them back anyway. It's one of the reasons why I personally recommend Outbreak Prime on Vosic, because I feel that is by far the easiest method to deal out maximum damage to him, because you don't have to worry about him turning around and getting headshots with either the Sleeper or the Black Spindle. As far as my loot goes, here we go, Adept Chaos Dogma, triple tap, triple double, looking good in red. Anyway, that was Aksis with the Dark Drinker. He's going down. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Aksis, and I'll see you around in Destiny. #DeadAksis. Any weapon.